What's going on, Crunch Nation? It's Crunch here coming at you with another YouTube video, and today, boys, we're going to go over the power-up pass of 68 to 81 and who the best players it is for you guys to use that power-up pass on. And I believe you get 4 or 5 of them, so I'm going to lay out about 9-10 players that I believe you guys should be targeting with this power-up pass. Now, I'm not going to have every single player on here. I'm just going to have the ones that I think that are most worth it. But if you're new to the channel, what we do here, we do a bunch of coin making methods, gameplays, theme teams, pack openings, pretty much anything you can think of for Madden Ultimate Team. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe, comment, and turn that noti bell. But the first card we're going to be looking at is one that I have on my team, and one of my favorites is Darren Waller. What's nice is he's one of the more expensive 80-81s, and going for right around 30K. Now the power up is a little bit pricey, but he's worth it. He's going to keep getting a bunch of cards in the future, I would assume, as long as he has a decent year this year like he did last year. The 82 speed, 83 excel is really nice, especially on a low level elite. The catching stats aren't terrible, and blocking not the greatest there, but the speed and everything makes up for it. And when he gets a new card, he's going to probably be the best tight end in the game. Next we will move to Dante Jackson. He's an 80. What you see here, this card is mainly just going to be used for the speed. The speed is the biggest thing. Having a 90 speed corner, I mean, when he's only in the low 80s, you can't expect really good stats. Like the man in zone press, just the fact that they're in the 70s. If you are on a budget, this is a very good corner for you to be using purely for the speed. And he can keep up with a lot of players and play man well enough just to get you by. So I would definitely highly suggest you use him if you are on a budget, for sure, just based on the speed alone. So we're going to move on to the next one, and that is Denzel Ward. Pretty much the same thing here. He's 1 speed slower, but he's got more excel. Now, he's 19K, so I mean, one of the more expensive ones, but still, most of them are going for 15 to 16K anyway. So 19K isn't that much more. But as you can see, the 76 man is decent. He should be getting a decent bit of cards. He always normally does. So keep that in mind. The catching stats aren't very good, and the block shed's terrible. But if you're on a budget, keep this card in mind. And for the future, when he does get new cards, always going to be one of the fastest cornerbacks in the game. So if he gets a new card, say for what is it? Last year he got a Halloween promo card. If he gets another one this year, he is going to be hugely used. So keep that in mind. Next, we're going to move on to a wide receiver, and for this pass, you don't have too many fast ones you can use, but we're just going with that for now, and that is Brandon Cooks with 86 speed, 84 excel. The catching stats aren't very good. We gotta lower expectations for these cards. I mean, they are just low-level elites, so none of them are going to be great, but it's about what it can be. And Brandon Cooks, anytime he gets a new card, is one of the fastest. Normally keeps up with Tyreek Hill. I don't know if you will, because Tyreek gets better cards right now, but Brandon Cooks is kind of like the great value Tyreek Hill. So if you're on a budget, good for that. We'll move on to Raheem Mostert. He's going for it right around 20K with 86 speed, 85 excel. Pretty fast for a running back, especially, I mean, you put him in his power up, he's going to be 87 speed, 86 excel. And he's going to be pretty quick. Now, nothing else is going to jump out to you, but he could get a new card at some point. He really showed out last year at the end in the playoffs, so it's possible that he could do the same. We will move on to a lineman, and I don't understand why this card is 43,000 coins. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I know O-line is expensive, but I guess maybe just for the pass blocking, because he's a very solid pass blocker, but he's slow. But I put him on here because these power-up passes are mainly used to save you as much coin as possible. And if you plan on using this card, this is the most expensive card that you can use this power-up pass to save you some coin. So keep that in mind. We will move on to David Andrews, and I could understand a little more with him, but not too much. I mean, any of these O linemen, there's tons of centers that you can use on it. So if you're doing a theme team, just pick the one that you're using. That's basically what I did. I got Ryan Jensen on mine because I'm mainly doing Ravens so far. So keep that in mind there. We got two more to go over, one of which is Keanu Neal. The speed is kind of slow, but the zone really makes up for it. I wouldn't suggest using an 81 speed safety because you're going to get burnt over the top, but he tends to get decent cards for the most part. So, and it's basically the best free safety that I could find for this. So it is what it is, you know. Just basically take what you can and budget it out as much as you can with a card like this. But the hit power is really nice. The pursuit's nice. So those are the things that kept this card on it. And finally, the last card on this list is Buda Baker. And this speed is much better at 85, speed 85 Excel. And the hit power takes a little hit there. But all in all, he's decently solid for a low elite. That's basically all you can ask for out of these. But YouTube, that's all the players that I got for you. If I missed anybody or any other players that you guys think should be listed on this, make sure you comment them down below. Let me know if I'm stupid for forgetting those players. We appreciate all the support. Let us know, like I said, let us know down below if there's any certain players you want to see for the next Power Up Pass. I do plan on doing a video for each Power Up Pass, so you can expect those coming out as the 82, 84 one coming out next, and so on and so forth going forward. But if you like the content, make sure you subscribe, comment, turn that noti bell. Don't want to miss out on any of the content we are putting out. But that's all we got, boys. Peace.